Alright, this one says find the surface area of the cylinder. Find the surface area of the cylinder. So we just got done working with prisms. And so let's just do a quick rundown on how to get or memorize the formula for a prism. The formula was as followed. The prism surface area was equal to the lateral area plus 2 times the base's area. Well, the formulas are basically the same, to be honest. They're basically the same. So first, if we look at this, our base, here our base would be these circles. So if our base is a circle, area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. And you would just put a 2 in front of it and you got that portion. What about for the lateral area? The lateral area, you're trying to find the area of this rectangle. It doesn't look like a rectangle, but if you were to roll it out as a net, it looks something like this. Not perfect, but it looks something like this. And this would be like the height. This right here would look something like the radius. I mean, that's basically what it would look like. So we're trying to find the area of this. How are we going to do that? Well, we do have to use a little bit of our circle. Because remember, lateral area there, let me just highlight this. Lateral area was dealing with the height times the perimeter. Well, what do you recall from our circle unit? Perimeter is just another fancy word for circumference. Okay, so that's just basically a fancy word for circumference. So in a nutshell, the formulas are the same because circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, so the perimeter becomes the circumference, which is 2 pi r, and you just multiply by the height. So are the formulas the same? Yes, they are. It's just a little bit more specific. Okay? Alright, let's run through this problem real quick. Alright, so the surface area is equal to 2 pi r squared h, or 2 pi r squared for the base, plus 2 pi r h. So we're just going to plug in what we know and kind of go from there. You remember, just one last thing, we got this by wrong color, oops, this is the lateral area. And this, ooh, this is going to be ugly. Didn't turn out as bad as that. So it's basically the same thing as for prisms, it's just with different numbers and we have pi use. So let's plug everything in. 2 times pi times 10 yards squared plus 2 pi 10 yards times, what is it, the radius? Yeah, 2 pi r 10 yards, or by the height, okay, 25 yards. Alright, so this is just a pretty much quick thing. Make sure we do order of operations. So 10 times 10, 100. 100 times 2 gets you 200. So we're at 200 pi yards squared plus 2,500 times 2. Oops, 225, 250. I meant 2 times 2. We get 500 pi yards squared. And then from here, we're going to combine everything. We get the surface area is equal to 700 pi yards squared. Okay? We just kept the pi's consistent. And from here, you can just multiply and get your answer. So 700 times 3.14159, get 2,199.133 yards squared. Let's just verify that. You could just do it by doing, let's put the calculator right here. Right there. Okay, good. 200 times 3.14159 plus 500, which is going to multiply by 3.14159. And look at that, same exact thing. So you could just keep this is your answer, or you can use this. So this is an exact answer. This right here is kind of a, it's not an estimate. This is a pi is equal to 3.14159. All right, there you have it.